Hello, my name is Owen and welcome to another weekly update. We're in the second week of September and things have been going good so far. For those of you that missed it, I finally did my review. Was it really a review of ACOTAR? That was a fun video for me to make. For those of you that didn't see it, I thought the book it's good. It was fine. I was entertained by it. But my video is mostly just about like how people were hating on it so much, and I kind of did like a rant about how like it's just like people are doing that just because they actually haven't read the book or they're just trying to make drama. And then obviously it was kind of a play on that because then I got artificially upset about people being artificially upset about things. But come on, it's all in good fun. It was more fun to make that way, and I think it's more fun to make a more dynamic review about that where I have like, you know what I mean, things to like push back against in a kind of review rather than just sitting here saying my thoughts. Because I feel like I did a good mix of sharing what I thought with a little bit of hijinks, perhaps. But yeah, it was a fine book. I had a good time, and a lot of people in those comments want me to continue with the series. Who knows? Maybe eventually. I mean, I put my my queue in for a wait list for the second book on Libby, and it says it's going to be an 11-week wait. So don't be expecting me to read the second one anytime soon. If I get to it like 2-3 months from now, I'll probably get here sooner than that, but who knows. In other news, though, I did finish some other books. I finished Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle, the Sherlock Holmes story. I don't think I'm going to do a review on that one. It's a short book, like 120 pages, and I've read it before. I just read it because a friend sent me an annotated copy, and honestly, it's just not that good. The Sherlock Holmes stuff is incredible. I think it's great, but then it just like does like the second half of the book is like explaining the first half of the book, like how the killer got there, and it's just like goes to Utah, and it's just like, take me back to London, take me back to Sherlock and Watson. That's the whole reason I came here. So I just think that like a lot of that book is just dreadfully boring because it just takes the titular character out of the race. So I don't think I'm going to do a full review on that. I think it'd be a waste of a video just because it's like a nothing book that I'd already read before too. So I'm going to skip that, but I did finish that. And I also finished, nary but a few minutes ago, Memories of Ice, Malazan. So this week, in terms of videos, it's going to be a very Malazan heavy week. I'm probably going to do my part 4 video on Wednesday. And then probably at the end of the week, Friday-ish, I'll be doing my like book-wide, series-wide spoiler implications for the foreshadowing, like my Dark Red tabs, for those of you who follow that series. I always feel a sense of accomplishment reading like a doorstopper like this, finishing it. Like obviously this is one of the greatest endings in the Malazan series, the most gut punch endings I think of most of, if not all of the books. So that was really satisfying, but also just like knocking a big book, a chunker like this is so satisfying to me, but which also means I got to start the even bigger one next, House of Chains. So I'll probably be starting that this week as well. And I also finally started Ship of Magic. About time. I only got 10 pages in, so really not that far at all. But because I finished Memories of Ice, that was a priority. I got that out of the way. So now I'm really going to start diving in to Ship of Magic. It's going to be my primary read while I chip away at House of Chains. And I also started, guys, I've been starting so much stuff. I started the Stephen King 11/22/63, the audiobook. I am about a fifth of the way through. I think I'm just shy of 6 hours into listening to that out of 31-ish. So far, it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's just a struggle with audiobook format, I think, for me. And I had a similar issue with Lonesome Dove, so I don't expect me to like not like this book because of it and not enjoy this book. But when I started Lonesome Dove as an audiobook, because it's so long and because long books like that have so much setup, I've learned that setup in audiobook format is so much harder for me. It feels so much slower. It feels like it drags so much. And right now, for those of you that have read the book, I'm still like, obviously this book is about time travel. So I got to the point where he is traveling back in time, but he's not doing like the goal of the book yet. So he's kind of just like exploring the late 50s and just like, oh, look at this, there's a telephone that's old fashioned. It's like, okay, all right, let's get on with the point a little bit. Let's get on with the meat of the story. So I think it'll just be a couple more hours into the book where I really feel like I'm connected with this main character and like want to plow through the rest of that audiobook. It's just the beginning. Because I think like for Lonesome Dove, I think it took me like 3 weeks to get halfway through that audiobook, and then I finished it in like a week and a half, like the latter half, because like it's just like a momentum thing. So I think once I cross over that point, and hopefully that crossover is sooner rather than later, I'll be really, really motivated to finish that book. Yeah, it's been a while since I read Stephen King too. I'm not that I've gotten unused to it, but it's been a while since his writing style, his setup style, and I do enjoy the writing so far. I like the main character. I just think it needs to pick up the pace a little bit. Maybe I'm just not fully hooked into the story yet. But who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I expect to enjoy the book by the end of it. It's just I'm in a rough patch right now for that. But I'll chip away at that. I'll chip away at House of Chains, and I'm diving into Robin Hobb, Ship of Magic. We're doing it. And other than that, I got nothing on the menu. Did I say that there was? Oh yeah, well, Hitchhiker, as I said last week, I was going to start. I'm not going to start that until Ship of Magic is in the books. I'm going to start the second one of Live Ship as well this month if I finish Ship of Magic, but then I think the priority will switch because right now it's Ship of Magic, Malazan, while audiobooks on the side. If I finish Ship of Magic, it's going to go House of Chains, Hitchhikers, Live Ship 2. Then obviously the audiobook's just like a side thing. But other than that, it's good, guys. Let me know what you're reading right now. I feel like after I got a couple good recommendations on my True Grit review last week for more westerns. But also let me know what you guys are reading right now. I feel like maybe I just haven't been paying attention and you guys have been telling me. But what are you reading currently right now? I'm curious because I want to add some more stuff to my wait list. Because like I said, I think it's a 11-week wait for ACOTAR 2. But I want to get a lot of books in there. I have Lonesome Dove, the sequel, and that in my queue for that as well. So that should be coming probably by the end of the month, actually. But I want to put stuff in my queue. That way, like months down the line, I have more stuff queued up because I'm in a reading spirit, guys. I'm just plowing through these books. As I should be, because I'm very behind. I got a couple South Pubs that I received that I'll probably be reading next week, and I'll introduce more thoroughly at a later date. I'm just not planning on reading those this month, so I'll save those. Other than that, I'm living the life. I'm living the dream, and everything's looking up. But that's all I got. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more videos like it in the future. Thanks for sticking around.